brought to you by Opus Management Consulting Group. Make sure that you visit our website at www.opusmanagement.us. While you're at it, if you find value in today's stream, we'd appreciate you following us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, LinkedIn, or simply tell a friend about our live stream. The live stream is about topics that are trending in business, business apps, ERP systems, social media, and marketing, all pertaining to the Opus Management division of Opus Apps, XApps, and digital workplace designs. Each week, we deliver the best topics, business expertise of the industry. So for today, I'm your host, Jeff Bodker, Client Account Consultant for Opus Management. Let's get started. Today's topic is the unreal world advance of AI. So AI is artificial intelligence, and what comes to mind? So artificial intelligence is a pretty common phrase in today's household, but for me, I think of the movie I, Robot, when all those robots are running around and interacting with humans, having conversations, and also just kind of taking over. But AI has it's gaining a lot of traction, pun intended. In the world of humanoids and everyday technology we use today, there are being advances made daily. So a humanoid is simply, a robot that looks like a human. And there's one out there right now called Sophia, and she is a robot that looks very lifelike, can make the facial expressions of a human. They can carry on a conversation much like a human can. But also, our smartphones are something that is, picking up on our everyday conversations as far as sponsored marketing, or targeted marketing. So if you've ever had a conversation with a friends or something, let's say you're talking about Tesla, or you're talking about a brand of a shirt or something, and then you get home and you're, waiting for your Hulu or Netflix to load, and you're scrolling through your phone, and all of a sudden you get a targeted, sponsored sort of, I guess, advertisement for Tesla saying, hey, come, buy our car or something like this. This actually happened to me. I was up in Santa Barbara with a bunch of friends. We were at a winery and we were talking. I had my phone down next to another group, and we were talking about wine, things like that, but we could hear the conversation next to us talking about coffee, right? They were talking about anywhere from caffeinated coffee to the types of coffee that are out there, the different brands and things like that. And then all of a sudden, I know on the way home, I was looking at my phone and I had all of these local coffee shops were popping up. And it had that little sponsored check mark next to it, or star. And so that made me think, hey, maybe our phones are, more advanced than we think. But they were definitely listening to us. I mean, in the past, we'd have to advertise stuff, right? If you were a business owner, you'd have to advertise in the newspaper or by word of mouth or something like that. Now we have technology that you can use, and so they're targeted ads, that sort of thing. So very cool advances in the AI. Back to the humanoids and these robots that are making huge advances. They can run, they can bring things to you. We've heard of drones and things like that, but in the future, they're looking to use robots alongside with humans to make the lives a lot more streamlined, and anywhere from just having a robot maybe as a healthcare provider, as far as like a nurse or something like this, where they could help you be a caretaker, things like that. So they're working on those things behind the scenes. I've read several articles about that recently. They have robotic dogs as companions for older people or elderly people. And they're also, you've probably seen this. I was in Best Buy not too long ago, and they have these smart kitchens set up. So what this is you have your appliances, you have, maybe a refrigerator over here, and it is kind of tracking what you have in there. So if you're low on milk, it'll let you know. I think you can set it up to your app and it'll notify you that way. But just all these kind of smart appliances that are talking to one another, making it more efficient. Or is it making it more efficient? Let's say you were on a diet and you wanted to sneak a cookie or something, and then it notifies somebody. I don't know. So those sort of things are coming, becoming reality on a daily basis. And we already use artificial intelligence as far as using our phone, right? If you have an iPhone, you use Siri. If you have an Android phone, you're using Hey Google, and you're asking it questions. I know I ask questions along when I'm driving. I have Apple Play set up in my car, so I'll say, Hey Siri, take me home, or Hey Siri, um, take me to whatever restaurant, or what's the best route to the gym, that sort of thing, and it will actually respond to me. Similarly, people have Alexa in their houses, and so if they want, the lights on or all this stuff, artificial intelligence will pick up on that and allow you to, um, you know, whether or not you want your favorite song played, your lights turned on, or just have a question in general about, what the population of Honolulu is. You could ask that question to Alexa, and with the artificial intelligence, it'll go out to the internet and find that for you. So a lot of the new cars coming out are, have this kind of artificial intelligence built into them, with computers and cameras and things like this. I know Tesla and Volvo are ahead of the game with that, kind of looking, and self-driving vehicles. I think I've done a kind of a water cooler Wednesday on that before, just going out and being able to drive somewhere and have the car notice that there's something around you, and the car will automatically either stop, or it will slow down for you, so you don't have any kind of impact with that pedestrian or car or whatever object would be in the road. So all of these things are a part of artificial intelligence. And really, I mean, the unreal world part of it is that it is unreal. It's not, you can't touch it. Like right now, this is unreal because you're looking through your computer. I'm looking through my computer. But right now we're able to. It's the World Wide Web, so I could broadcast out to hundreds of people that don't live in my area, and I could also put on like a virtual reality mask and be in the Swiss Alps, or interact with people, across the world if I wanted to. So very cool technology that's coming our way, and that's already here, that we're using on a day-to-day basis. But as we continue to navigate through this unreal world, through remote working and things like this, it's just trying to streamline our lives and make it easier, free up more time to do the things that we love. So I hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast of Water Cooler Wednesday, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Again, my name is Jeff Bodker. I'm with Opus Management.